Hello, sports fans. Welcome to W.B. Adams Stadium, Ferrum, Virginia, and on the campus of Ferrum College, right here in Franklin County, home of the Panthers. Cable 12 crew is here for all the action today. We got a crowd rolling in here. Going to be a lot of action. People coming out to see these Ferrum Panthers for the first time this year. See a lot of different offensive formations out there, different from last year, and we'll get going. They are hosting a big team up from that's Mount Union from Alliance, Ohio. They compete in the Ohio Athletic Conference, and boy, do they compete, Josh. They're number 5 nationally.
Yeah,
and we're looking forward to it. Brody Oaks doing all the videography today, and Steve Oaks out in the van putting it all together, producing and directing. I'm Mike Doyle. With me is Josh Smallwood doing the commentating today. We'll be enjoying the game with you mostly. That's what we enjoy doing. That's right. Is just jump right in there with both feet. Apologize for anything we say that hurts your feelings up front, but you know the excitement of the game.
That's
and
right.
Everything. So I tell you, the digs here at WB Adams is beautiful. There's no place on earth like Franklin County in my book. I grew up here, and I'm looking forward to it. Today's season opener will be between Ferrum, as I said, and Mount Union, which marks the first time these two schools have ever met on the gridiron. Mount Union is an NCAA Division III school located in Alliance, Ohio, competing in the Ohio Athletic Conference. Ferrum is an NCAA Division III school competing in the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. Last spring, this college announced plans to move to the NCAA Division II level, beginning with 25-26 school year. Everybody's on that journey, and that's everybody's moving toward Division II. Ferrum is coming off of a 3-7 season in 2023. The Panthers won 4 NJCAA national titles back in the 60s and 70s, looking to upgrade that resume this year. Mount Union closed last season with 11-1 record, including a trip to the NCAA Division III playoff second round. The Purple Raiders have won 13 NCAA Division III titles. Wow, the last in 2017. I'd like to welcome Coach Kevin Sherman to his first season at Ferrum College. To start the things off, he's going to be putting his own offenses and defenses into fruition. Coach Adams doing a great job with these young men, moving on to bigger, better things here at Ferrum College. Athletic director and jack of all trades is in there. We'd like to welcome Coach Dart of Mount Union. His 5th season with Mount Union, 42-3 career record there. Not bad. 42-3 is hard to beat. Josh, you know a little bit more about this Mount Union team than I do, so give us a little rundown.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, perennial powerhouse. They've won 13 NCAA national championships. Even though it's the first time they've played Ferrum, they're no stranger to Southwest Virginia. They've played in that Stag Bowl a number of times, so that's how folks around here may remember or know of Mount Union, seeing them on ESPN pretty regularly over the last 20 years.
Well, yeah, and they could have actually seen them in person
That's
at the
right,
Stag Bowl here locally.
Yeah. I know growing up that was them and Wisconsin Whitewater. You always saw those two guys on TV, or you could ride up to the Stag Bowl and watch them play. So it's going to be fun to see the Raiders here in person tonight. You mentioned number 5 in the nation, and they considered last year's second-round loss in the playoffs to be a disappointing season. Most schools in America would say, hey, That's a good year for us. For the Raiders, no, they don't. That's not where they want to be. So they're going to look to come out in a big way here at Ferrum today. Week 1 for both teams. Mount Union lists 238 players.
Wow.
On their football team in the program. 63 of those players played 6 or more games last year. So they're bringing a well-seasoned team. 2 All-Americans on the roster, have an offensive lineman, Ben Lilly, number 74. He was the conference lineman of the year, and then they've got the defensive lineman of the year as well. Rossi Moore had 11.5 sacks last year, 23 tackles for a loss. Going to be a load to handle there up front for the Panthers. So on defense last year, they only averaged 8 points a game. They gave up 8 points a game on defense. So tall order for the Ferrum offense today. As you mentioned, beautiful afternoon here in Ferrum, Virginia. It is cloudy, had a couple drops of rain. It's cool, feels like fall, feels like football weather.
It sure does. I got my long sleeves on and everything. Maybe you're rushing it a little bit. I tell you, the Ferrum team looks a little different out there. Ask someone a little earlier who was starting at quarterback. And he said, well, it could be one of 3. So we're looking at a deep depth chart here for Ferrum. Coach Sherman looking at everybody here in the preseason, trying to find out their best place to be, and we'll see what he comes up with today. Zach Wyatt is listed on the number 1 of the depth charts for quarterback, and he's a junior, 6 foot, 190. Carr moving on to NC State, I understand, so he won't be back this year at Ferrum. Blake Jones is number 2 on the depth. He's a sophomore, 6'5", 210, tall drink of water. And we'll see. Those 2 probably duking it out amongst them for the quarterback spot. Marquise Woodruff. Hey, if you've got to train some quarterbacks, Marquise Woodruff is the guy to have out there. He'll go get it.
That's right.
If you throw it somewhere next to him, Marquise Woodruff, and back up to him, a wide receiver, Jamarius Holland. That's a name we're familiar with here in Franklin County. Played for the Eagles. He's number 2 on the depth chart. Ethan Coates out there at tight end, starting a senior, 6'3", 204. Good target out there if they decide to use that tight end position. Will Hairston over on defense for the Ferrum team. Graduate back here, Franklin County student. I have to mention those, I'm sure. Ian Ashworth from up at Galax, another number 9, junior, 5'10", 176. Lots of good talent here on this Ferrum team. Just looking to Coach Sherman to bring it back. And you got to mention your man.
That's right.
Your man down from Stanton River, Seth Deaton. I tell you, so here not long ago, he was kicking some 55-yarders out there on the
like it was
on the
easy.
practice. Yeah, just like it was yesterday. So it could increase the scoring. Seth Deaton, a really good kicker out there, and from your whole stomping grounds down at Stanton River. Getting ready for some preliminaries here. We'll join them out on the field.
Was so proudly we hailed Mount Union has won the coin toss for today and deferred the opening kickoff. Mount Union will be defending the east end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, officials for today's game: Mike Barber, Mark Phillips, Bobby Vaughn, Marcus Elliott, Robert Hemingway, Tony Messia, William Robinson. Game clock operator is Wayne Hall, and play clock, Harry McKnight.
Getting ready for the Panthers to take the field. Panther football 2024 about to get started. Already had to toss. Mount Union won and deferred to the second half. So far they're ahead.
Take one win for the team there.
Yeah, that's right. All of these could make a difference in the outcome of the game. Of course, Mount Union, that's not a surprise. Listen to the excitement building here in this W.B. Adams Stadium. A pep band down there joining in. All the players. Mount Union kickoff team gathered over on the other side. Ferrum hitting the field with their special teams. Caleb Holland will be back as well as Nathan Aguilar.
It's a phase of your game that is very important, can change very quickly. You know, last night we were covering the high school football game. One team's up 13-0. You get a kickoff return.
Ivan Merrick kicks one deep. Holland getting pinned back on the 5-yard line. Good kick coverage there. Well, it's just they're giving him back out to almost the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Panthers. Wow, what a hit. There you see it on the replay.
Yeah, tough way to start the return game for the season, but that's all right. Got offense out on the field, 10-yard line, full field to play with here.